Veterans who've served in multiple branches, what stereotypes turned out to be completely accurate? I spent 4 years Army infantry, then 6 years Air Force communications. Every single stereotype I'd heard turned out to be spot on. Started my military career at Fort Campbell with the 101st Airborne, living in concrete barracks built during Vietnam, shared bathroom with 8 guys, shower had 2 temperatures, freezing cold or scalding hot. Chow hall served the same mystery meat every Tuesday. We called it cardboard surprise. Guys would joke about Air Force living in hotels while we slept on mattresses thin as pancakes. I figured it was just Army guys complaining. How different could it really be? Got my answer when I cross-trained to Air Force in 2018. First day at Lackland, they handed me a key card to my dormitory room. Not barracks. Dormitory. I walked in expecting the usual concrete box with metal furniture. Instead, found carpet, air conditioning that actually worked, and a private bathroom with hot water that stayed hot. The dining facility had 5 different serving lines: salad bar, pizza station, grill section, international cuisine, and dessert counter. Real desserts, not the industrial cake squares we got in the Army. I stood there holding a tray, staring at grilled salmon and wondering if I'd accidentally wandered into an officer's club. Airman next to me noticed my confusion. First time here? This is pretty standard Air Force food. Standard? In the Army, getting fresh vegetables meant someone made friends with the mess sergeant. Here they had a stir-fry station where cooks made your meal to order while you waited. But the real culture shock came during my first joint exercise at Ramstein. All 4 branches working together. Got to see every stereotype play out in real time. Marines showed up with gear held together by duct tape and determination. Their MREs were expired. Half their equipment was broken. But those guys could march 20 miles in full gear without breaking a sweat. Navy brought a mobile kitchen that served restaurant-quality meals. Their berthing area had actual beds with sheets. Clean sheets. Changed weekly. Their equipment worked perfectly because they had spare parts for everything. Air Force rolled up with air-conditioned trailers, Wi-Fi, and a coffee bar. No joke. An actual espresso machine in their command post. Their troops complained when the internet was slow. Army guys were sleeping in 2-man tents, eating cold MREs, and somehow still getting the mission done. Because that's what Army does. Makes it work with whatever's available. Day 3 of the exercise, supply convoy got delayed. Marines started rationing their broken MREs. Navy opened their kitchen to everyone. Air Force shared their coffee. Army guys just kept working. Empty stomachs, no complaints. Like they'd trained for this their entire careers, which they had. The breaking point came during a simulated enemy attack. Marines charged toward the gunfire. Navy called for backup. Air Force requested air support. Army infantry just handled it. No drama, no requests for help. 30 minutes later, threat neutralized. Mission complete. After the exercise, Marine Colonel pulled me aside. You Air Force guys live better than our officers, but you get the job done when it counts. Navy Captain shook my hand. Different worlds, same fight. Respect for adapting to our lifestyle. Air Force General complimented my technical skills. Said cross-training made me a better airman. Understanding hardship builds character. But the Army major who'd been my old platoon leader said something that stuck. Williams, you've got the best of both worlds now. Air Force comfort with Army toughness. Last month at my retirement ceremony, representatives from all 3 services showed up. Marines brought their dress blues and perfect discipline. Navy brought an honor guard with flawless precision. Air Force brought a PowerPoint presentation about my technical achievements, complete with charts and statistical analysis of my career progression. Army guys just brought beer and stories, same as always. After 20 years in 2 different branches, I realized every stereotype exists for a reason. Marines really are that tough. Navy really does live better than everyone else. Air Force really does treat their people like humans instead of equipment. And Army, they really can't accomplish anything with nothing more than duct tape, determination, and breakfast. My retirement plaque reads, Jack Williams, United States Army and Air Force, twice the service, twice the stories. It's hanging in my garage next to my tool bench, still fixing things with duct tape. Old habits die hard.